Hey everyone, Unreal here. Sorry for not uploading in a while. I was really busting my head trying to find the right gameplay video, so I just decided to use Left 4 Dead. Now, in my last video, I mentioned a whole bunch of reasons and excuses as to why I wasn't online for a long time. But there was one I forgot, which is the main reason why I was able to go on, why I was unable to go online. And it's also the sole purpose of this video. Now, it was the beginning of summer, and school just finished for me, and I was really excited to start recording some new videos. I turned on my computer and sat down on my chair just to see a blank screen on my monitor. So I turned it off and I turned it on again and saw the power saving mode on my screen. Now, usually when this happens, it's like your computer is like quote unquote asleep, you know? So, alright, I just shook my mouse, thinking the screen would go away and take me to the startup menu, which is usually what it does when you first turn it on. You guys probably know this already, so I shouldn't really fucking explain this. So, yeah, when I shook my mouse, it was still like stuck on the power saving mode screen. So I unplugged it from the back and triple checked everything to see if there was like something that unplugged itself or was loose. Of course there was like nothing. So I did the only thing that I could do, which was to take my computer over to a computer repair shop to get it diagnosed and fixed. I came back the next day just to find out that my motherboard had fried. Or at least that's that was their diagnosis of the problem. The clerk then gave me two options as to what I could do next. One, have them order and replace the old motherboard with a new one, or two, buy a new computer blended with the superior parts from the old one. I like the second deal better. Because the computer he was offering was 4 times better than what we had currently. But when I asked him to give me a spec sheet listing the computer's capabilities, all he gave me was a tiny little bootleg fucking post-it sticky note that barely gave me the information that I wanted. I tried asking him to search online for a full list, but he replied with this bullshit line, hey, I did my part, so now you have to do yours. Find it yourself. So, I attempted to reason with this guy, as if that ever works, telling him that I have no way in the absolute of searching for it myself, because I don't have a computer to search it with. Of course, he just fucking ignored me and said the same bullshit again. So, the only choice that I had was just to go back home, bring a pen with me, go to the fucking library, and get some paper, reserve a fucking computer, wait the 20 minutes to actually get into the shit, and just search for the specs myself. So, after I looked like site after site after site like for the fucking specs, I compared what I wrote to what the clerk gave me. It was 5 pages of info that I fucking wrote compared to the little post-it note that he fucking gave. But unfortunately, my efforts were wasted because me and my family, we just decided that it'd be better just to get the new fucking motherboard. Because if he isn't gonna give us a full spec sheet, then it probably wasn't even worth like all of the effort to bend over backwards to fucking get the spec sheet to begin with. But it still irritated me that I had to do all of this just to get more info on what I'm buying, which it should be info that is supplied by the actual seller. So, anyways, the next day, I go to the guy, give him the money for the new motherboard, and he tells me that it would be delivered and put into my computer in a week. That 1 week fucking passes. I go to the store only to hear that the piece hasn't come in yet. I asked a completely different employee when my motherboard was going to come in, and she said in 4 business days. 4 days later, I go back again to find the clerk that attended me in the first place. And he said that it was going to take another 2 fucking weeks because he ordered it from China. Now, if that isn't the biggest pile of bullshit I ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. Instead of waiting 2 more weeks, I decided to go back the next day and saw that my computer was fixed. I took it, went back home, and plugged it right back the fuck in. Now, because of their great fucking service, I'm going to review these guys for you, and you can decide on the comment section below what you think of them. Now, the name of the store, or what I think is the name of it, is John's Computer. I don't know what the actual name of it is, but seeing as how that's what people call it, I'll just go with that. Now, the thumbnail of this video is what the computer shop looks like. Hopefully, YouTube's gonna let me show it to you guys. I hope they do. Alright, now, in general, the store is usually empty with like a 1-foot fucking stack of computers that need to be repaired, or are just like sitting there gathering dust. So yeah, that's like the whole fucking, that's like practically the whole fucking inside of the fucking store. It's just like filled with computers, which is logical for a fucking computer store. So anyways, customer care in that place, customer care and service is okay, but it gets shittier because of this one employee that just like sits around doing God knows what on the fucking computer, ignoring the door and ignoring the customer that is just like waiting at the fucking counter, like just like sitting there staring at the guy. In order to make yourself known, you have to like fucking clear your throat or something, or say hey or some shit. Like, it shouldn't have to be like that. He should be like at the fucking counter, just like there paying attention. But whatever. The accuracy of their diagnoses is usually spot on, which is like a plus for them. But what really makes me pissed off is the fact that they're a computer repair store without the necessary tools to repair computers, or like without the necessary pieces, which to me doesn't make sense at all. Now, all in all, these guys, I give them a 3-star rating, and that's after thinking extremely hard about it, because I was gonna give them 2 fucking stars. Now, why did I give them a 3-star rating? Well, I'll tell you. First star is, well, even though their service isn't the best, it's not the sorry. I'm gonna fucking come out and say this, okay? I'm not gonna fuck up this time. Even though the service isn't the best in the world, it isn't the fault of like all of the employees, just one of them, who is on call way too often and isn't capable of like handling customers. He isn't good enough, and he isn't experienced enough to actually handle and mingle with the customers. Now, second star is, although the piece or the new motherboard arrived late, and it somehow manages to be slower than my last one, even though it's like the same brand, it's the same thing, it still works for the most part, even though it's like really slow again, but it still works. Now, the last star, these guys, for the most part, were accurate in diagnosing the problem and fixing the problem. Although, as I said before, it took way too fucking long. Alright, so some ways that these guys can improve is, one, They need to have more employees in the store and not just that one person there, because he will fuck up everything. 2, you have to be more attentive to the fucking arrival of the clients and customers. It shouldn't be that, like, that the customer has to, like, actually announce their presence. It should be that there should be, like, employees actually on watch, like, at the fucking at the door, so that way, like, the customer isn't, like, sitting there for like 3 hours, like, trying to trying to get the guy's attention. So next is if a computer or a computer piece is to be, like, sold, then a full fucking spec sheet should be given to the customer or client, regardless if they ask for one or not. You shouldn't try to fuck your customers. That's all I have to say on that one. Now, 4, you should have more computer parts available in your store. Having to fucking order them is bullshit. It's bullshit if you're a computer repair company. It's complete fucking bullshit. You shouldn't have to... Your clients shouldn't have to fucking wait 2 or 3 weeks just to have this little fucking part, like, sent. It shouldn't be like that. Or at least if I had a store, it wouldn't be like that. Now, 5, if it so happens that you have to order a part, you have to be faster. You have to be, like, a lot quicker in the fucking shit. You have to be. But that shouldn't be a problem as long as you fulfill number 4. So, anyways, that's it for this review. Make sure you comment on what you think on this matter in the comment section below. Leave me a like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.